What's going on, guys? I just finished watching that game with the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. Congrats to the Jags, man. I was just watching this, right? I used to defend, Zach Wilson. I think he's all right, but just a mediocre quarterback right now. He threw 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions this season. I believe right now they're 5-4, just starting them. And it's unfortunate because this was a team, right? New York Jets. They were actually they were coasting, man. I mean, you had Sauce Gardner, Quinn Williams. I mean, Reed, DJ Reed. I mean, these people, the Jets was just their defense is so furious, man. And if they're on the field majority of the time, yeah, of course they're gonna start giving up these plays, man. The offense need to bail them out. And you see this, Robert Saleh, he's doing everything he can, right? His intentions wasn't even to bench Zach Wilson tonight. He was trying to get the run game. I believe that was the whole pretty much the game plan there. Get the run game going. Of course, you got Mike Carter out there running hard. I think he had 44 yards, 5 carries. But, when they had put in Chris Streveler, I believe how you pronounce his name, Chris Streveler, man. I mean, coming out doing good. He threw like 90 yards. I mean, it was a spark, because it was down. They were down like 3-16. So he was like, all right, I got to do something, man. And just too many 3-and-outs. If Zach Wilson, I think if he would have just scored 2 or 3 touchdowns, man, they would have won this game. I mean, because the defense was holding down Trevor Lawrence. Now, don't get me wrong, Trevor Lawrence, he did good with, Zay Jones, and he had this one, I forgot his tight end, but, Trevor Lawrence was, making some accurate passes, and then he was utilizing his legs to get the first down to keep the chains moving. But, I look at this, man, it's not really a good future right now with Zach Wilson. I mean, Mike White, he's suffering from a rib injury. They said he was seeking out advice from the medical team with 10 different doctors, man. He really want to go back out there, but his body just not really want him to do that, man. So at the end of the day, man, the coach staff like, hey, man, just sit out. We'll see what we can do because they still, mathematically in it. I mean, now they in I think the 10th seed at this moment. And so you have the Jacksonville Jaguars moving up to the 9th seed. So things are getting interesting in the AFC, I have to say. But this team was when Mike White came in, I mean, yeah, this team was clicking on all cylinders, man. And you see how he was last year. I mean, throwing 3 touchdowns. You're like, man, this guy's, is he better than Zach Wilson? On paper, yeah. But I understand, man. I mean, Zach Wilson was a stud in BYU, but it's just, things are just it's not clicking, man. I mean, he was getting, rushed, sacked. It's just stuff wasn't good at all, man. I was just like, dang, man, interception. I was like, come on, man. So it was just, the fans was just really frustrated. They only put up 3 points, man. So this is one of those things, man. They got to go against the Seattle Seahawks. Like I said, they still can turn it around, but it's just amazing what can happen in a few weeks, man. But I think in the offseason, they got a lot of questions, man. Are we going to just, release Zach Wilson and just take our chance to save the salary cap and just build with Mike White? Build another great offensive line and just, get some more wide receivers. I think they can do it. But this defense is good on the Jets, man. But they just need help. They really do. So the offense is pretty much was collapsed, man. It's just one of those things, man. Evan Ingram made big catches here, and that helped with the win with Jacksonville Jaguars. So that's pretty much all I have to say, man. I just don't think Zach Wilson's future is looking too good right now. Unless he can, just go ahead and win out, which is, doable. But he gotta sink down and focus, man. He gotta be locked in at the end of the day, man. Just have the ability to move this team. He gotta be a leader, but you look at him, he's not taking accountability in that press conference. When he had a bad game with the New England Patriots, and it was like 33 the whole time until, defense got gas and they lost it on special teams at the last minute, right? Last possession. And he was like, man, and one of the reporters was like, do you think your performance affected the team? Were you satisfied with your performance? And, said along the lines like, no, I think my performance was solid. So you look at this, man, it's just really not good leader attributes, man. Not good leadership attributes. And that's what they're going to, suffering at this moment. But that's all we have to say. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. It's your boy, Young Lee Jr. Till next time, I'm out. Deuces.